Friday afternoon. Beautiful day here. I hope you can see some of it in the reflection of my glass back there. I just had a service experience that I just wrote about, but I just wanted to do a video about it because it was so fantastic. And it's everything that I teach when we're talking service and adding more of you. And it's always so wonderful to have the experience happen and see it in action and see it work and see the difference it makes to the customers and the people around them. So I thought I was just grabbing a quick bite to eat before I went off to the hairdressing for a hairdressing appointment. So I thought, oh, there's a sushi train right next to the salon, so I'll just duck in there and have quickly had something. I had 15 minutes. Well, what a 15 minutes it was, because as I walked into the door, in the sushi trains, they're all out, where you can see them all making sushi right there in front of you in the middle there of the train. And as I walked in, the door slid open, and as I walked in, everybody looked up and hey, no, I don't know what they said. Maybe they said it in another language, but you knew it was welcome, hello. And so I was like, wow, this is great. And then come in, where would you like to sit? And straight away, this is the guy that he wasn't the waitress, but he was the one that made the contact. So he was on stage, he was center stage, so he took it. And so I was his audience. I just walked in, so he said, have a seat, you can sit here. So I sat down, and then it's like the waitress, then she ran. She ran to me like there was none of this. Who's here? It was no habitual and routine. It was passionate. It was her time on stage now. So she came from the side of the stage and she ran to me. Welcome. How are you today? Well, yes, sit here. Yes, you're comfortable. Would you like something to drink? Is there anything you need? Like straight away. And I said, oh, no, I'm okay. And then I start watching the things going around on the train, and I start looking at this dish, and Wayne's standing behind me making something with his big fire torch, making something, searing something, and he's watching me, and he said, oh, and I looked at one, and he goes, oh, that's chicken and avocado, because he could see that I didn't know what it was. Straight away making a connection. He could have kept doing his job, which was making more food, but he knew his job was more than that. His job was to connect to his audience, and his audience was right in front of him. So he said to me, oh, that's chicken and avocado. I said, oh, great, I love that, and I grabbed that, I'm eating that. Finish that, then I'm looking for the next thing. Meanwhile, another waitress has come over. Would you like a drink? And I said, oh, how about some Chinese tea? She brought it over. She said, look, it's very hot, so just be very careful with it. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Enjoy it. And so caring, always adding that little bit extra. And then Wayne was back on. It was his turn again, because now I'm looking for something else, another plate to eat. And he goes, do you like salmon? And I said, oh, I love salmon. And he said, I'm doing some freshly seared salmon right now. Will I do your plate? You see what's happening there? Just adding that little bit of extra, adding a little bit more of him into that interaction. Immediately that he does that, I'm inspired to buy from him. He checked if I like salmon first. Do you? Yep. I'm inspired. Of course I'm going to have it. I'm going to have that. So I bought that. Then I see other people walking in. They're all being greeted. And then when somebody walks in and does a special order, like they're not ordering off the sushi train, they're taking a special takeaway order, they announce the order, and everyone, like all the staff are like, almost applauding, yay. And then as people are leaving, everyone's like, see you later, farewell, bye. Like every time somebody entered and somebody left, they were greeted and celebrated. Now that's a show. That's what it's about. It's about taking what could be a habitual and routine sushi train and adding that bit extra, adding more of them. Yes, some people walk in and get a bit of a surprise. They kind of walk in with all this attention and kind of go, whoa, what's happening here? And so that's why some people stop doing it, because they think people don't like it. So that just makes them go like this for a minute. But that means you wowed them. That means you excited them. That means they got something different from every other sushi place that they've walked into. That's what it's about. And that inspires people, and that excites people, even though it makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable at times, because it's different. And so then people sit down and then they love it. And a regular came in. They knew her name. Come in. Yes, she's here. She's back. Everyone's clapping. That's wonderful service. That's standing out from the crowd. That's having the courage to get your sequins on, because people do look at you a little bit funny sometimes when you do that. And people do get a little out of their comfort zone. But you've got to be brave enough in service to do that. Otherwise, we're all blending in with the crowd and nobody's standing out from it. And so you've got to have the courage to be able to do that. And this place and Wayne and the team certainly have the courage to do that. So praise and promote. They should be applauded. Sushi Train, Marumba Downs. So if you've read The Fish Philosophy, if anyone's ever read that book and you're in service, read the book if you haven't, because it was very much felt like it was based on that concept. So great experience, great service experience. I just love that. Happy Friday, friends. Enjoy your weekend. See ya.